Hello, Leo. I hope that you guys are doing well. Make sure you all like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Comment your thoughts down below and hype the video up for me, please. And thank you, Leo. That'll be much appreciated. Thank you to those of you that have purchased from my shop. Most of my products are going to be listed down below if you're interested in purchasing from me. For those of you that don't know how to use your ritual oils, please make sure that you are referencing the ritual library on my website. That's going to give you a guide on how to use them, as well as make sure you're following my Pinterest. Okay, all of that's going to give you, or both of those are good resources for you guys as far as my products go. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, protect me as I channel the messages here for Leo. What do they need to hear and know at this time? Block any interferences that could be stopping the messages from coming through. My dog is in here. He's eating. He turned that food up over there. Okay. So let's see. What's going on here for Leo, Spirit? Blocking the interferences that could be stopping the messages from coming through. I don't know if I say that or not, but I said it again. So let's see. What's going on here for Leo? So we have Judge here in the reverse. Legal matters, court hearing, and final decision is in the reverse. Okay, somebody could be trying to avoid judgment or avoid a court case here. Somebody could not want you to take them to court, or somebody's doing something unfair that has to do with a court case. Okay. Or somebody's, let's see. Okay, so we have excessive. OD says OD, excessive, overdoing it, and hoard. Some of you guys could be taking somebody to court. I'm hearing because they're like an unfit parent. Okay, or somebody could be going to court for a drug case. Okay, but some of you guys are taking somebody to court for them maybe drinking or smoking too much, and that could have something to do with like your children. That's the first thing that come to my mind, like your children, or maybe somebody's like spending their money on hella drugs and they're not taking responsibility for what they owe you or what is going on with y'all situation or something like that. Okay, somebody here doesn't want to be judged for something, or they don't want something to come out about whatever the fuck they got going on here. Whoever this is. Someone could also be unfairly judging someone else. Yeah, justice in reverse. Someone could be unfairly judging someone else when really they're the problem. They need to look themselves in the mirror first. Okay. For some of you, there could just be a situation going on that's just unfair. Like, it's just really unfair, and somebody's like overdoing it with the unfairness, whatever it is that they're doing. Yeah, look, the Page of Cups and the Six of Swords. So this could for sure have something to do with a child. Maybe somebody's not paying child support, or somebody's not. There's no equal give and take in a situation. So I don't know. Let's see. This could be looked at in multiple ways. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Somebody's Nine of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups, the Tower. My son is upstairs, honey, playing the game, so he loud. Sorry in advance, but yeah, I mean, the Nine of Cups in reverse could be somebody like they're literally overdoing something, whatever this is. Okay, they're very rigid, very stubborn. Somebody does not want to stop doing something. Whatever somebody is doing is causing them to be stuck at a stalemate. This could be somebody you're in a relationship with. I mean, there's love here, but that doesn't really stop the fact that somebody got some shit going on that they need to release. Let's see. What's the Judge here in the reverse? I feel like something has gotten to be too much for you, Leo. I don't know. Maybe somebody doesn't want to be judged by you. And when somebody doesn't want to be judged by another person, they tend to start to look really fake or inauthentic. Because it's like simple things that somebody could do to actually get ahead and move forward. But instead, they're making things harder than what it has to be. Somebody needs you to see them a certain kind of way, or they need some sort of validation or something like that. I feel like it's starting to become a bit much. That could be a situation too. But what's the Judge here in the reverse? Somebody wants you to see them a certain way when, just be honest, like, because now I see you as a clown. So, I mean, you ruined it. But we have the Guru here, so that's like the Hierophant in this deck. The Guru is the Hierophant in this deck here. Excuse me. Taurus energy, what else? Yeah, the Fool in the reverse. I feel like it's time for somebody to learn a lesson or something like that. Now, the Hierophant could also represent like an institution, you know, governments, something to do with like maybe organized religion as well. So somebody that's super religious, or wisdom, wise counsel, things like that. But then we have the Fool in the reverse. So there's like distractions, or somebody could be like trying to distract you from doing something the right way. Okay, or they're too distracted from it. But I feel like there's like a lesson or something coming up for somebody. I don't know. The Fool in reverse, like I said, is distractions, it's restrictions, or somebody's refusing to change. But it's time for somebody to conform to something. And if somebody doesn't conform, then who knows? We finna see what's gonna happen. Yeah, you're gonna cut them off or set boundaries or whatever this is. Because I feel like the High Priestess in the upright, Empress in the upright. I feel like you're not dealing with whatever this is, respectfully. So let me see. What's the Guru? I don't know what this is right now. I'm just picking up something. Yeah, the World is in the reverse. The World is Saturn energy too. That's in the reverse. And again, the Hierophant can represent rules, laws, restrictions. So somebody could be struggling with their sense of belonging here. There's like a cycle or something that's not closed. The World is a disappointment or something that failed. Somebody having to cut their losses in a situation. Somebody, what's the Guru with the World in reverse? I'm getting to, okay, the Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. It's cold in here right now. Okay. I feel like somebody is not doing their damn shadow work. Somebody's not doing their shadow work. Okay. This Hermit in reverse could be a lot of paranoia, a lot of like isolation that's unhealthy. Okay. There's like this mission that somebody is supposed to be on, and the more that they kind of like resist it, it's going to get worse. Like, I don't know what somebody's problem is. What are they not doing right now? What's the Hermit in reverse? Like, the Star in the reverse? What the fuck? I'm also picking up too, somebody's judgment could be off here. Somebody's crown chakra could be blocked. Like, I don't know, but this is a lot of rigid thinking here with the Star in the reverse. Okay, the star in the reverse, Aquarius energy. I'm getting like boredom or a lack of motivation, inspiration. Somebody's like bored of something in their life, but they don't feel the motivation to get up and do something about it. Every invention, every business, every book, every piece of art, and every breakthrough began as a single idea that someone was brave enough to act on. That's the spirit behind my newest oil called the Prometheian fire, inspired by the Titan Prometheus who brought the sacred fire of knowledge and innovation to humanity. This ritual oil is centered on creative breakthroughs, excuse me, original thinking, inspired action, and transforming vision into reality. It's for those moments when you know you're capable of more, but you're ready to stop thinking, overthinking, and start building. So whether you're launching a business, creating content, writing, designing products, solving complex problems, or stepping into a new season of reinvention, Promethean Fire encourages discipline, creativity, resourcefulness, and the confidence to bring bold ideas to life. So anoint yourself before brainstorming, planning, creating, studying, or beginning a new project, and let every ritual become a reminder that your greatest ideas are meant to be shared, not left waiting inside your mind. So Promethean Fire is available now at evasmagicalwonders.com. Go check it out. Yeah, like, what's the Hermit in reverse with the Star in reverse? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something. These are all majors. Damn, these are all majors out here right now. Sheesh. The Hierophant, the Fool, the World, the Hermit, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the card does say final decision in the reverse. So something is not final. Something is like changing still. There's something that's still changing. Something is not settled in yet. Maybe you think it is, but I feel like you need to keep yourself not on high alert, but just like know that things are still changing in whatever this situation is. Okay, something is not set in stone. All right. With the Wheel of Fortune, it represents fate. Okay, there's a fated event coming in. Wheel of Fortune is it talks about karma as well. It could, in the upright is good luck, is good fortune. But I just, in this case, it kind of just feels like something is fated to happen. And I mean, after whatever happens, you have the decision to go about it how you gonna go about it. That's what changes your destiny. But whatever's fated to happen in your life is going to happen to regardless. You can't stop what's fated, but you can change the course of your life by the decisions that you make. So I don't know, some sort of changes are going to come in here that is going to either make something go right or make something go completely left. And I don't know. What's the World in reverse? The Star. The Eight of Pentacles, Virgo here. Yeah, something about inner work or something about somebody's job. The Eight of Pentacles talks about mastery, being skilled at something, or really working hard towards something, making a commitment. Yeah. The Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, Taurus, Libra. Then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I mean, the Page of Wands in reverse is like predictable energy. Like there's some sort of predictable behavior here. With the Page of Wands in reverse, some sort of pattern. Something keeps happening over and over again. This could be a lack of optimism or spontaneity or like enthusiasm. So you could be feeling unenthused. I feel like there's somebody like around you that's like making you kind of like feel like blah. Or something that somebody's doing. Their actions are kind of just like you don't want to deal with it. And I feel like you feel like that because you're the Empress. You're in your power. You're very confident. You're very nurturing. You're very compassionate. You have a lot to offer. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you're continuing to work on yourself. So if somebody's not on your level, it's going to start to feel like a burden. Yeah, look, the Emperor in reverse, Three of Swords. I don't know if this is somebody that you're with now or they're not. But, okay. Somebody could be trying to tap, yeah, look, the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody could be trying to tap into your energy or something. You could even be feeling like quite lethargic. Like you're tired for no reason. You're trying to figure out why the fuck you feel so tired. There's somebody here attacking you. Okay. But I feel like you're used to whatever this is, though. So this is why you're not really losing momentum in what you're doing. And whoever this Hierophant is, I mean, maybe that's somebody here that's protecting you a bit. But we finna see. What's the Fool in reverse? It's always something. Can't never just be nothing. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles. And the Tower. Okay, I feel like somebody could just like see you working hard at something, Leo. And you have this person, there's somebody in your energy that's like trying to bind themselves to you for money or finances or something like that. Somebody could be trying to like marry you spiritually. Because they could be trying to siphon what you have. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, the Death card. Okay. Yeah, let me see. What's the Tower? Because the Divine is intervening in something here. Somebody is trying to like do something to bring about some sort of financial gain for their ass. And I don't feel like it's going to work because you're going to be able to see it. What's the Tower? The Five of Swords here. I mean, Five of Wands, and then we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Right. You guys should be seeing 555. I'm also picking up too, like if you're actually in a relationship with someone, there's constant blockages because of an attack. But I feel like, you know, like I always say, if the attack is working on you or your person, something needs to be checked in the situation. And that's just period. Like, I mean, you know. What's the King of Pentacles really quick? I want to see something. The Ten of Pentacles. What's King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles. Something is being kicked out of your energy right now here, Leo. Something is really being kicked out of your energy. Okay, the Five of Pentacles and then the Ten of Pentacles. It's either somebody trying to get in your energy that's in the Five of Pentacles. They're trying to attach themselves to you because you have the Ten of Pentacles. Or you have somebody here with you that is working with you towards the Ten of Pentacles. And this person is getting kicked out of your energy. But I just feel like, you know, that's what you're fighting against. You're trying to block, well, I'm not going to say you're necessarily trying to block someone out, but you're just working towards something. I mean, and the harder that you work towards something, I feel like the better things get for you, the more that you stay consistent and pay attention to whatever it is you're doing and staying focused. But I'm kind of like getting a mix up of energy. Definitely somebody's like doing spell work or something like that. Okay. What's new? Your bitches and your rituals, just every it's all 365, bitch. 24/8. It don't really matter no more. We need to get down to the nitty gritty, what the problem is, and fix it. So it feels like somebody's trying to like marry you in the spirit, to bind themselves to you, to gain something, and you be left out in the cold. Or they're trying to do this to a masculine in your energy because they don't want this masculine to be able to give you anything. But what's this 5 of Pentacles? 555 is here, so there is some sort of conflict. It's coming up, or it's here now. I don't know. This 5 of Pentacles could be scarcity, a scarcity mindset, or just a lack mindset here. Yeah, it looks like, you know, I feel like you're, okay, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Swords. I feel like you're over something. Because something is just so, like, back and forth. You're just not even excited about it no more. Like, you have work to do. With the Empress and the 8 of Pentacles, that could be you working. Like, you're trying to focus on something that you're building, and it's giving either you're going to build it with me or you're not. But you're not going to get in my way. I'm not going to give you a chance to get in my way. And that's just period. So there's some sort of rivalry here or petty arguments. I'm getting like a petty argument. This could be competition, but I'm getting more so of an argument, or just like going back and forth because maybe of communication. 5 of Swords in reverse. Because I'm not getting beside the 5 of Wands that it's a peaceful resolution. Something getting ready to blow up. The Tower with the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like somebody really has a problem with feeling like humiliated or embarrassed or ashamed or something like that. That's the problem. Somebody doesn't, I mean, nobody wants to feel embarrassed, but it's like, well, if you're doing embarrassing things, what do you expect? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody, for some of you, somebody's like 3D based. Like, you need them to gain some sort of wisdom or knowledge because something is off. The Star in the reverse, too. I'm getting somebody's having a hard time ascending. Like, that crown chakra is in the reverse. I have some oil for that to help you. Okay, I just made a new oil for that. Yeah, the High Priestess. You have the High Priestess and the Hierophant up there. I feel like both of your higher selves are calling you to something bigger than yourselves, but it's a lot of mess going on. There's like somebody in your energy could be being attacked by an entity, or there's an entity trying to get in the way of a connection. But I feel like, you know, obviously there's a difference between what's going on in the 5D versus the 3D. I mean, I feel like things happen in the 5D and then it has to catch up with, it has to come down in the 3D, but it kind of like moves slow. It doesn't happen immediate. Sometimes it does, I guess. Sometimes it don't. But there's something that's off or out of alignment in a situation right now. I feel like somebody is trying to get to a point in their journey where they're connected to their higher self, like really connected, but it's just hard. This is challenging. Somebody is constantly too trying to like make it or do something, but it's just, oh my God. It seems so stressful. What's OD here? Overdoing it, hoard. Like, what's the problem? 9 of Wands in the reverse. Sag Moon. And the Death card in reverse. Yeah, somebody's like really rigid. Or somebody won't stop attacking you, won't stop doing something. Like, what's the problem? Nine of Wands in reverse is something being at a stalemate because what? Somebody's not changing? something is not changing, or somebody really wants something to change that's just not going to change for them because it's not meant for their ass. Whoever this is that could possibly be attacking you, if this is like an attack, I'm getting a little bit of that. But I honestly feel like someone, they're their own worst enemy, kind of. You or this somebody else. Yeah, somebody's mindset or whatever. Somebody could be trying to bind someone's manifestations. Or it's just a mindset thing. Somebody needs to change their mindset. So the world is full of noise, opinions, a lot of distractions, and endless information. But wisdom isn't found by collecting more voices. It's found by finally hearing your own. So that's what the Ascended One is all about. One of my favorite oils so far. I say that about all my stuff. But inspired by the crown chakra, this ritual oil is devoted to higher consciousness, expanded awareness, and cultivating a deeper connection with divine wisdom. Instead of chasing constant answers or signs, this work encourages stillness, mindfulness, and the kind of clarity that changes how you see yourself and the world around you. So whether you're meditating, praying, journaling, studying esoteric teachings, it's really, really good for that as well, or preparing for like a tarot reading, the Ascended One helps create an intentional space for spiritual reflection, mental clarity, and conscious living. Anoint your crown, temples, or wrists before your spiritual practice as a reminder that enlightenment isn't about knowing everything. It's about learning to see with greater wisdom, greater peace, and greater perspective. So the Ascended One is available now at evasmagicalwonders.com. The moon. Yeah, what's Nine of Wands in reverse? I feel like this could be, maybe you could be giving up on something or just like leaving it alone for a minute because somebody's not changing. Like, I don't know what this is. Somebody ain't changing here. King of Swords with the Lovers in reverse. The Six of Cups. Maybe it's this King of Swords. Somebody, it could be very cold or aloof or something. Like, there's something you're looking for from out of a person and it's blocked. Somebody could have an issue with accountability. Lovers is in the reverse. Somebody's yin and their yang is imbalanced or something like that. But there's like a disunion or some sort of discord here. And it kind of feels like, I don't know, it feels like it's coming from this masculine because you're in this very nurturing, compassionate kind of energy. You're in your creativity. You're trying to manifest. And it's like this person, yeah, the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands, somebody could be avoiding dealing with something from their childhood or going within. So that's, I mean, that's going to be a major problem. We're coming up on eclipse season. It is eclipse season. I feel like, no. I feel like somebody depletes you while they gain. And maybe it's not purposely, but I feel like the thing is, like, if this is a twin flame connection, for sure, if it's a twin flame connection, but even if it's any connection, whatever this is, y'all both need to, like, understand that you could be possibly under attack. So it's going to catch you at your weakest, vulnerable moments, and we all have those. But the more you're aware, the better, the less you feel with the attacks. You get what I'm saying? The more you'll have time to actually work on yourself and just fight off the attacks. If that makes sense. Like, but if somebody's like walking around unaware, it's going to be like one-sided. It's going to be like you're doing everything. So what's the Nine of Wands in the reverse? I feel like something is just, yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. I don't know if this is another person or what. For some of you, somebody's trying to avoid a death of something. They're trying to avoid their own death, or they're trying to avoid their own karma. I don't know. But Ace of Pentacles in reverse is a missed opportunity, or something about someone's finances is not leveling up. It's because, what, they feel like they know everything? Or this person, there is something with someone where they're not focused, they're a follower, they're not being much of a leader. I don't know. I don't like the Knight of Swords in reverse. What's Knight of Swords reverse? Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. It's like, I don't know what to say about it. Honestly. This energy is annoying. And I feel like you're quite annoyed too, because you're over here. That could be you, Leo. That Empress, I feel like, is you. Yeah, and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's like penny pinching. For some of you, this could be somebody else holding on to you energetically because they're trying to get somewhere in life that they can't get without you. And so we see where that's gonna go. It's gonna go nowhere. They're gonna get eclipsed out of your energy, and that's just that on that. But 8:11 is on the timer. This could be somebody that's like, they don't like confrontation. And it's like somebody has like an inferior complex, maybe like they get really defensive, or I don't know. And this is what's blocking their finances. Somebody needs to stop with this energy. They need to cut this the fuck out. Four of Pentacles too could be like greed or control. Somebody like really has an issue with trying to control their feelings. Knight of Cups in reverse is someone, I mean, that could be either someone doesn't have good intentions, which I do feel like somebody here doesn't have good intentions. They're quite dangerous spiritually, probably in the physical as well. And they keep on trying to attach themselves to your energy, Divine Feminine. But I'm really getting somebody here doesn't like confrontation. They don't want to deal with their feelings. And when it's time for them to deal with their feelings, they get really aggressive. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Like, they don't know how to communicate. They communicate very impulsively, because they're so quick to defend themselves. Like, somebody needs to change their attitude. And I feel like, I don't know, man. What's the Death card in reverse? Somebody here could not want to stop living a certain kind of lifestyle either. Like, they don't want to, I don't know. Somebody's energy is just, ugh. Oh my God. What's the Death card in reverse? Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. If this is the energy around you, even if they're not doing it purposely, I feel like you're just going to release it. Even if you're going to stay with this person, that's fine. Because, you know, I've had to do it too in my relationships. You stay with a person and they'll get it eventually, but that doesn't mean you have to keep pouring into them either. You let them go off and get it together themselves while you focus and do what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, you giving your energy to this, it's not going to work. It's just not going to fucking work. And it feels like this is somebody's higher self trying to call their physical into that. You get what I'm saying? Like, somebody's higher self is needing them to go into depth or go deeper with something. But I feel like this person is being really stubborn. Ace of Wands in the reverse is delays or a lack of passion, like disappointing news or something like that. Something is going to be delayed because somebody's not doing what they need to do. Just period. So what's the Empress? Portal of light. Right. New doors are opening. A breakthrough is happening. Allow yourself to expand. Yeah. That's the only thing you need to do. Anything wearing you out, making you feel lethargic or making you feel you need to kind of like let that go. I feel like it's time for somebody to go through a transformation. So you could be feeling their energy, even if they're like with you. This could be somebody around you. You feel their energy, and you don't. It's because you're changing as well. So with you making changes, a lot of shit is with this is not going to fly. Okay. And I feel like too, I'm getting the energy of like somebody feels like they have more authority and power than they actually have, and you could possibly be looking at them like, excuse me. Not to burst your bubble or anything, or make you feel inferior or make you feel little, but the reality of it is you need to work on that. And same thing for you, Empress. You know, if the roles are flipped, because the roles are going to be flipped in relationships. You're going to have to work on something. They're going to have to work on something. But I don't know. I feel like you don't have no time to be sitting up here like this, though. Epiphany. You're experiencing new insights. Exactly. Working towards a brighter future. You're ready to accept reality. Exactly. Give me a second. Okay, my bad. Okay, it says working towards a brighter... Yeah, you're ready to accept reality. All right, so let me see. What's this tower here? 5 of Wands with the 5 of Swords in the reverse. Goddess. Awaken the goddess within you. Express your divine feminine energy. Unleash your magic. So there you are again, divine feminine. We got Ram Spirit. Be bold enough to be your true self. Show determination to achieve success. And allow your leadership to take over. This one flipped in reverse. Flow of life. Oh, okay. Yeah. Grow within the flow. Whatever comes, let it come. Not the time to push for change. That's in reverse. So we got Aries energy here with the Ram Spirit. And then we have Goddess. So I feel like, yeah, the way that somebody is coming at you emotionally is not what you want. Some of you, they're not coming at you at all with their emotions. That's the problem. Yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse could be going with the flow. But I feel like this going with the flow energy is not working. It's time for somebody to make some sort of commitment to you or to whatever they got going on. Because I feel like you need stability. All of that being all over the place and not knowing what you want. And I feel like you ain't fucking with it. Yeah, dog spirit, steadfast commitment is needed. You will soon find your pack and be loyal and true to your goals here. Then we have healing energy. Nourish your mind, body, and soul. Protect your energy. You're filled with healing love. Yeah, you can't afford to be given to a situation that's not giving back to you. Like, you can't go, this is not, you done already been through this season and feel like enough is enough with that. Yeah, the T, habits are creating drama in your life. Distance yourself from gossip. Careful who your friends are. So if it's not like gossip or anything crazy, it's just habits. I'm kind of like getting habits as well. So I don't know. But what's this Nine of Cups in reverse? With this, or this is somebody else that need to get their shit together because it ain't no more going with the flow. You're going to have to get to working, bitch. You're going to have to do do something different. What I was just about to say. Like, you're going to have to do something different. Like, who this over here? This is in reverse. Becoming. It's in the reverse. Accepting who you're becoming. Yeah, your beauty is really coming through. Embracing all that you are. That's in reverse. Somebody is not ready to do that. I don't know if there's somebody you with or there's somebody else around you. Like, people that are not true to themselves, they're going to be trying to attack you right now. Even if it's purposeful or not. Purposely or not. Because they're uncomfortable with who they are and you're shining. Yeah, look, we got sadness. Shed the tears from your heart. Let sadness fuel your ambition. Make the most of your regret. So for some of you, this is somebody that's like, they're just not, I don't know what their problem is right now. They're not letting their emotions flow. They're very guarded, this person. Somebody is upset about where they're at in their life right now. They don't like where they're at. And you're trying to, you know, ascension. Exactly. It's in the fucking reverse. You're transforming old patterns, rewriting the chemistry of your body, emerging out of suffering. That's in reverse. Somebody here is used to suffering. Somebody here could do drugs or they drink too much or something like that. They do something in the excess because they're holding on to some sort of feelings or regrets or it's something. I don't know why I feel like there's somebody in your energy. There's somebody around you. If it is, this eclipse season is going to show you exactly who it is. Yeah, childhood is in the reverse. Yeah, guilt trip here. Be careful of being guilt tripped into giving your power or energy away. It's a trap. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna have to protect your energy here. Straight up. Even if you're not with somebody, this could be romantic partners trying to come in. They feeling some kind of way about what's going on in their life, and here they come with their mess and their burdens. Absolutely not. Akashic, okay. The information you are seeking is readily available to you. Pray for wisdom and knowledge while allowing in the answers needed. You are the book. confirmation ahead. And yeah, I said confirmation at the bottom of the deck. We got Sag energy. So some of you guys are looking for answers about what to do about the situation. I feel like you're going to get answers. Okay, we got taxes. Accumulation of interest. Debt is in need of review and careful handling. Work towards getting organized to reach financial freedom and security. So finances could be of significance. That could be what you're working on. Something about taxes could be significant. Or spiral in the reverse. Overthinking won't change the current circumstances. Your thoughts could be spiraling out of control or being infiltrated by other energies. Exactly. Choose your thoughts and don't let them choose you. Shift your focus. Mentalism. That's in reverse. So you're not letting something make you spiral. Premonition and answers, and then we have protect. Yeah. All right. Or somebody got some taxes that's due, like in a spiritual sense. Somebody has some debt or something like that. That from their past life. With the Akashic records here, somebody has some debt from their past life that they need to pay back. For some of you, this is what you need to protect your energy from. This is not your karma to be dealing with whatever this is. What's this taxes here? Yeah, we have support in reverse in business. Wow. Some of you guys don't have the right support for your business, or maybe there's something you need to change. We got Aquarius energy, Capricorn. Somebody could be Aquarius, Capricorn, cuz yeah, we have portal in the reverse and life. What's Akashic here? Channel. You are a channel for divine information that helps guide you and others on their spiritual or physical journey. Utilize these channels for solutions on current or ongoing problems. Vibration. This energy is very intense, child. Bouquet. This signifies gifts, beauty, magnetism, and appreciation. Magnetic attraction, recognition, events, and then receiving. So, yeah, there's a portal opening up for you, Divine Feminine. I feel like it's time for you to receive all that's due to you. Yeah, and then we have alcohol in the reverse. Somebody could need to stop drinking. Or you do, or something like that. Some of you guys, these are habits you're trying to change. You're trying to stop drinking or smoking or whatever this is. Yeah, to realign your chakras and get into alignment. So some shit, maybe it's people around you that do this kind of stuff and you're not interested in doing that shit. You on some other shit. So if this is what's going on, you're going to see that you don't want to deal with that shit no more. So either somebody going to change their ways, grow the fuck up, or they're not. And I really feel like there's a masculine here that needs to tap into their higher self. So what's this Hierophant? Guardian. Spirit guide. We move as you move. You are a walking altar. We live, eat, and experience life through you as your ancestors. We are a conversation and summon away. You are never alone. Spirit guide. Then we have overstimulation in the reverse. Current conditions are straining your mental here. That's in reverse. Mother or fathers in the reverse. Somebody here could be grieving someone. Maybe somebody's like, yeah, bias in the reverse. Somebody here could be having a problem with getting over someone that passed away. Could be a mother or a father that somebody lost. And now they're their guardian. But I don't really feel like this person could hear this ancestor because they're stuck in grief. Maybe that's the problem. Ancient, yeah, somebody, let's say bloodline. You are connecting to the presence of the ascended ancient ancestors. Somebody, there's a ancestor trying to get in contact with someone and they're not getting it. Granddad. Okay, this could be somebody's grandfather. Wow. Bloodline again, so... I don't know. Someone's grievance is blocking their ascension right now. Yeah, deadlines. Yeah. Somebody needs to manage their time wisely here. Malevolent, divine partner in reverse. Childhood, protect, answers, premonition. Yeah, there's like a malevolent spirit here surrounding a person, and because they're grieving, it's feeding off of that pain. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really get that this person is malevolent themselves, but somebody's like grieving something. Yeah. So right now, this person is not in the best energy. They could be even like guilt tripping you. On like not even consciously. I don't know. I don't really feel like this person realizes what they're doing. Man or woman, whoever this is. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, Leo. Let me know in the comments. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen after this, man. I feel like the only thing you could do is surrender. I don't know if you're with this person or not, so let me know in the comments.
Hey guys, so you ever notice how sometimes nothing is technically wrong, but nothing is moving either? That stuck feeling usually means your path is crossed. This is my Clear the Crossroads ritual oil. It is made to specifically uncross negative energy, remove blockages, and clear spiritual interferences that keeps progress stalled. This oil also clears conflicting influences, outside manipulation, and repeated obstacles that show up no matter what direction you try to go. People often use this when they're facing big decisions, feeling spiritually foggy, or hitting resistance like every which way they turn. So it's especially also powerful for road opening, uncrossing work, and restoring forward momentum when things have been stagnant for way too long. Once the crossroads are cleared, clarity returns, movements start, and the right path becomes pretty obvious to you. So Clear the Crossroads is going to be a tagged product in this video if you want to learn more about it. So let's get back to the reading.
Just is, and if you feel comfortable. All right, like, subscribe, share your thoughts down below, hype the video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.